Alright, this is the RAM mount I got to connect my Yoke to my tablet. This is an awesome system. This is a metal RAM mount. They do make plastic ones. I think you should get the metal one. This one does have to bolt onto a case. Drawbacks, pluses. I like it. It's solid. I never have to worry about it. This one does have a clamp with it that goes around there, around the yoke. That also has drawbacks, but in general it's good. Just make sure you put something around the yoke first to protect it from getting scratched from this clamp and this. You'll need a flathead screwdriver to tighten your clamp, but once you get that on, this is the best system to have your tablet on your yoke. This yoke has lots of room. That's as far as it goes forward. I'm going to mount the RAM mount right here. It'll be out of the way of these wires, and it won't restrict the movement of the yoke at all. First challenge you'll encounter is getting this thing clamped on. I like to clamp it this way. The ball's closer to you. Strap it out down out there. I put this little pad here to protect the yoke because I do rent this plane. It's not mine. If this is your plane, do whatever you want. Put the ball there. Slide on that clamp. I shortened this clamp so that I don't have to tighten it down as much. I would recommend doing that. Just use a vice grip and kind of rock it back and forth and it'll break right off for you. So I hold that guy on like that, and then I grab my flathead and go to town. It takes a minute. Alright, that's nice and tight, not going anywhere, super solid. We're not restricting these wires. You can see these wires are free. We're not scratching any of the metal or the plastic. If this is your plane, just leave this piece on all the time, and then you can remove the arm and the iPad when you're not in there. The arm goes on next, just like that. I don't put it like this because you don't have as much mobility. Turn it 90 degrees. You got full mobility there. And then I slide the last ball in from my iPad or tablet. Tighten her down. Get her nearly there. I like to put it a little bit to the right and low on my yoke so that I still get view above at all my avionics. Get that nice and tight. Boom, it's not going anywhere. And you're good to go. This is what the finished product looks like. You got this strapped on. All the avionics are safely away. You're not going to hit or scrape them with that yoke mount. It's nice and strong. This is a metal yoke mount, like I said, holding up that big heavy tablet. You can see it still can wobble a little bit, but when you're using it normally, it's nice and steady. I put it to the right so that I can still get to my comm button. All these setups are different, right? So you'll have to customize it for your own one. But that's how I did it. Worked really well. I'll put the link for the RAM mount below. It was only $13, which is a deal for how good it is.